sun is rising, the breeze rolls through, palm trees swaying, sky's clear and blue. Toes in the sand, bowl in our hand, living easy, life feels so grand. Love regret the gift, we take it slow. The coast where good vibes always flow. Kicking back under skies so wide, in this tropical dream we let joy reside. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand, we drift away, life's perfectly planned. Jazz in the air, waves kiss the shore. In the cove we couldn't ask for more. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand, with every puff we understand. The world fades away in this peaceful land. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand. Mango skies turn to golden light, another day that feels just right. Smoking slow as the moments pass, each hit smooth like sea over glass. Feel the rhythm, let troubles go. In the cove we find our flow, laughter and love in every spark, living bright till it gets dark. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand, we drift away, life's perfectly planned. Jazz in the air, waves kiss the shore. In the cove we couldn't ask for more. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand, with every puff we understand. The world fades away in this peaceful land. Toes in the sand. Mango skies turn to golden light, another day that feels just right. Smoking slow as the moments pass, each hit smooth like sea over glass. Feel the rhythm, let troubles go. In the cove we find our flow, laughter and love in every spark, living bright till it gets dark. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand, we drift away, life's perfectly planned. Jazz in the air, waves kiss the shore. In the cove we couldn't ask for more. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand, with every puff we understand. Oh, every puff we understand. The world fades away in this peaceful land. Toes in the sand.
The sun sitting high, skies open and blue, rolling one up with my favorite crew. Palm trees dance as the laughter flows in our cove hideaway where good vibes grow. Nothing but warmth, nothing but ease, just rare friends like these. The finest breeze, pack it tight, make it right, pass it around. Friends is true, joy's always found. Rolling with the right ones, feeling the sun in the cove's embrace where chilling's begun. Each spark, each laugh, a sweet afternoon with the finest herb, life's in tune. Tropical skies, hearts align, with every puff leave troubles behind. Rolling with the right ones, yeah, we're blessed in the cove together, feeling our best. Stories and memories light up the day, under blue skies we carry away. The oceans hum, waves rolling by, sharing secrets, time slips by. Beanz on the beat, Coughsy's laugh so bright. Yup, and then there just feels right. With every roll, the bond grows tight. In this cove, everything feels like Rolling with the right ones, feeling the sun in the cove's embrace where the chill has begun. Each spark, each laugh, a sweet afternoon with the finest herb, life's in tune. Tropical skies, hearts align with every puff, leave troubles behind. Rolling with the right ones, yeah, we're blessed in the cove together, feeling our best. This rare, nowhere else we'd rather be. Bound by smoke and laughter, wild and free. Whoa, rolling with the right ones, feeling the sun in the cove's embrace where the chill has begun. Each spark, each laugh, a sweet afternoon with the finest herb, life's in tune. Tropical skies, hearts align with every puff, leave troubles behind. Rolling with the right ones, yeah, we're blessed in the cove together, feeling our best.
The sun breaks in through the window pane. Steam from the coffee, a slow burning flame. Feet on the floor, another day starts. Rolling ahead with a light in my heart. Clouds might gather, the road might bend, but I keep moving, no need to pretend. Past is behind, the fire still glows. Where the wind takes me, nobody knows. Just keep it rolling, don't lose the flame. Keep it burning, let it stay the same. Ride with the wind, don't fight the rain. Storms will pass, the sun remains. Every step's a story, every breath a song. Sing it loud, keep moving on. Keep moving forward, just roll along, roll along, roll along. Lessons learned like stones in a stream. Some sink away, some shine in between. The weight gets heavy, the nights feel cold, but I found my way in stories retold. No need to rush, no need to chase. Every small step still holds its place. The rhythm of life, like the waves on the shore. I take what it gives, I don't ask for more. Just keep it rolling, don't lose the flame. Keep it burning, let it stay the same. Ride with the wind, don't fight the rain. Storms will pass, the sun remains. Every turn, every mile, a piece of the ride. Some days I drift, some days I glide. Through every moment, through every flame. The world keeps spinning, I do the same. The fire still flickers, the ember still glows. Wherever I land,
the rhythm still flows. With every sunrise, with every sigh, I take what I need and I let it fly.
App time.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button!
What is up, everybody? Happy Tuesday afternoon. What up, Coughs? What up, Kelz? You guys are in the wrong spots.
What up, what up? Happy motherfucking totally terrific Twisted Titty Tie-Dye Turkey Taco Token Tunes Tuesday. All you amazing ass people out there. What up, Kelz? What up, Beanz? What up, all you amazing people out there in the comments?
What up? Cheers, cheers, everybody.
Ooh.
What is up, most amazing Amber? How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful Tuesday.
Hi, Ma. Hope you've had an amazing Tuesday so far.
What up, Timothy?
What is up, CJ Deer? How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day.
What up, Frank? Hope it's been a great day, dude.
How's it going, Bill?
What is up, Vicky? How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful day. Coughsy?
Hi, Mama D. My bad. What up, D? Hope you've had a great day.
Bro, there was nothing. There was nothing there.
I zoned out.
Hi, Ashley.
What is up, Kimmy? How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. We are 6 minutes out.
Damn, I zoned out quick.
How has everybody's day been? What has everybody up to today? It was odd not doing a morning show, but it's all right. We're here. We're live. We're good. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Do some Guardians of Unity today and hang out. Magic should be up shortly.
Dope.
Yeah.
Oh, Magic's coming chill too?
Yeah, he should be up. He said he was on his way.
Well, you better put tape on the
Presto,
button.
Tinjo. It didn't work.
Yeah, we have to take all the buttons and knobs off everything when he comes in the studio.
Yeah, don't touch things.
It's a process.
It's a process.
Hands. Let's see those hands.
Yeah, everybody turns one button back.
No.
I like the few times that me, Beanz, and Europe will go back and forth doing stuff, and one of them will say that, like, hands, both of them will be like, yeah, I'll get.
I don't know what this hand's doing, but it's nothing.
Y'all are done. I'm not.
I'm not a ting.
Nope, no, I'm not clicking nothing.
Click.
Check this out, everybody.
That's the best one. Yeah, it's the slow point at it. And you can't break eye contact when you're doing it either. Yeah.
That's a great sticker. I love them. I'm excited for my stickers to come.
Stickers.
Oh, I bet.
I ordered some.
Ooh, that's a good chunk.
Yeah, it just kind of came out. It wasn't all. I don't know. Sometimes it's ooey gooey, other times it's not.
I'm
Alright,
tempted
just
to
my
put
banners.
I'm tempted to put the recycler on that big bitch, but I feel like that's gonna be a bad idea.
Press the button. Oh, thank you. It's my puppy shirt.
Oh yeah, jinx.
Oh hell yeah. Coughsy does have dope stickers. I know I gotta get a Europe one on and Coughsy one. Well, I won't put a Coughsy one on this one. This will just be a Europe sticker. It's the Europe way. But I got plans for stickers.
Yeah, they came out fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. It's fucking dope. 4 minutes out, everybody. Yep. So I'm gonna get stickers sent to my mother, who does all the Cove-TV shipping stuff. So
Makes it easier.
she enjoys being
Right.
included.
It's the same reason why a lot of the bowls I used to get for giveaways and all that stayed with Yerk.
Yep.
He was getting them shipped to him from the distributor. It was getting sent out from him from a lot of the stuff anyway. So it just made more sense to just, hey, we're just going to leave them there with you.
Right, Ma? I would wear a Jinx shirt.
I would.
My sister made me this for Mother's Day.
That's
That's
fucking.
badass.
Yeah.
And she's a kitty.
Hey, what up, Sandra? Hopefully your laundry was easily washable. Washed. Yeah. Laundromats suck.
Oh, the look you just got when you stopped petting.
I was just booping her nose.
And she just,
She's like, "Oh, why'd you do that? Why'd you stop?"
Ooh, that's a new one. CJ's.
oh shit.
Right? She's gonna beat you up, Tim, and we're gonna laugh and watch.
I'm not stopping it.
I'm not involved.
Actually, Tim, you are in fact it.
You are still. That's great. What's everybody smoking on today?
Oh,
One of these ones. Which one is it? I think it's
either.
pineapple something. This one.
Ah,
I'm like, bro, I'm talking to you. I don't know who else I'd be thumbing up.
Ritz?
Hi, Magic!
What up, Magic?
Greetings!
Oh shit, it's Magic. What up, man?
Oh man, I gotta tell y'all this new song I'm working on. Holy shit.
I heard a little bit of it.
So, Coughsy and I are working on a thing. We got a name called Donzi. It is a duo or group collective of gnomes.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
He's like, what do you think about the name Donzi? I was like, it's a nice boat, but what do you mean?
It's a nice boat. Oh,
And then he
shit.
told me what it was. I was like, oh, damn, that looks so good. Look how
What up,
light
Double Dice
color.
Brad? What up,
Turned
Hank?
into sugar.
Oh, is that the shatter you were talking about that did that?
Yeah. Messy.
What up, Hank?
Hey. And everybody else.
Whole thing.
Do it. All of it. Once.
I think she
Yo.
Put it in there.
did. I was
I
about
like
to
I
say,
said,
what I
lives.
call that drop. That's the drop inside one.
Hot knives. Save lives.
You got it.
420.
Not that matter.
Cheers, everybody.
Smoke weed every day.
Much motherfucking love, Jody. That is definitely the highlight of my days too. Is seeing which one of us actually wins the race when you pop up in the comments of proving hot knives matter.
Um,
Oh, I'll see it in the afternoons, and I'll sit there and I'll look at each one of you like, come on, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Yeah, because when you're watching it, you get to see that comment right then. You know, we got that 7 to 8 second delay that we're waiting for that comment to pop up in here.
all right, I got you. I haven't nectar collected in a minute or two. Here we go.
Man, Beans, you weren't lying. This freaking Bones coffee is amazing.
It's really good.
I got Wookie Cookie.
R.I.P. Breathing.
Feel like I'm drinking a chocolate chip cookie. It's delicious. I liked it a lot. Oh my God, Kelz, I'm so glad for you to get your prize.
It's coming in the mail. I'm
It
excited.
is. Should be there by Monday.
Don't.
Oh man, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm super excited for Guardians of Unity today, you guys. It's gonna be dope. Dope. You thought last week's was good. Oh man.
You don't know shit.
Be a good one this time.
So I've been thinking about the ending it and starting a new book. Not like anytime soon, but I'm just trying to figure out like a cutoff. Like at chapter blank, we're done.
Can I go out like Highlander?
I don't know. Well, sure. I don't
There
know.
can be only one.
Hey, what up, Justin? Yeah, I don't mind flavored coffee, but it's not the same. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Don't talk to me
I
about
just
my
saw it
vanilla flavored
at
coffee.
Star Wars
That's so great.
My coffee is vanilla flavored. My creamer is vanilla flavored. And then the cold foam is also vanilla flavored. And then you put whipped cream on top.
Hazelnut.
Black.
Like my
I normally
soul.
drink coffee.
Like the
but
nail
this
polish on
Wookie
my
cookie
nails.
is amazing.
Dude, I remember when I worked at the flooring company one day, working on the weekend, the boss said, "You want a cup of coffee?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" It's like 7:30 in the morning, sure. Go to make the coffee and all, and he sets like the cream and sugar on a counter, pours his cup, immediately starts drinking it to straight black. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna look like a sissy. I'm drinking my coffee. Dude, took a sip, and I was like, the fuck I am. Cream and sugar go right up in here.
That's good.
She's nasty.
Hey, what up, Kay?
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. It was
Okay.
good coffee. I mean, like he even got the beans, grind them up himself, and did like the whole 9 yards with it. That man loved his coffee. He went all out, but fuck, I will.
I can do like sugar, but for the most part, I just pour coffee and drink it.
Like a splash of
Do you
coffee
chew
in
up the
my
grounds,
creamer.
Eat your coffee. Groans and all.
I'll white coffee.
Ooh.
Sandra?
I did get this Java coffee concentrate stuff. You use like a tablespoon of it, and you can like make anything basically iced coffee. It's pretty tasty. My sister doesn't like it, but it's pretty good.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's like a subscription. You know, you get a bunch of different bottles.
Let's do that. CJE. I don't mind hazelnut.
Hey, Justin, I'm in the same boat with the hazelnut. Easy now.
I like hazelnut, but Steven's allergic to them.
Oh man.
Vanilla it is. Vanilla
Yep.
it is.
Tree
I
nuts.
like
He's allergic to
hazelnut,
tree
but not
nuts.
in my coffee.
What's that, Magic?
I like hazelnut, but not in my coffee. The only reason I got this Star Wars stuff is because it said Star Wars, and it said Wookie Cookie, and I was like, "Ooh, Wookie Cookie! I want some of that."
Yeah, that sounds good.
Great.
It's like drinking a chocolate chip cookie.
Damn.
That
Nice.
sounds
Wow.
pretty delicious.
Yeah, not them cheap chocolate chip cookies. We're talking like chunky Chips Ahoy type cookies.
Black coffee from the season. Cup, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cup is it's a glass cup, but it's pretty much like black, just from coffee up.
I got 3 of those. All 3 of my coffee cups are like that.
Yep. When I worked at the gas station, there was a lady who, one of the employees or whatever, one of the coffee guys left his coffee cup, so she washed his coffee cup. He was trying to be nice, and boy, was he not very happy about it.
Oh no, you don't wash a coffee cup.
No. Yeah, he was pissed. He's like, I haven't washed that coffee cup in like 45 years, something like that.
Damn.
Right? It's like, bro, you probably maybe should like rinse it out.
Yo, dude, that's not healthy. I'm about to say the fuck I won't wash my coffee cup. Fuck I won't.
It's
Ain't
it's
gonna
good
get
for
me
the
like
soul.
that.
Are you going to Yokan Bong Rip It?
Mm-hmm.
All
I
right.
see Kelsey doing it. I'm like, you know what? It's the only way I can try it, but it'll work.
It's your turn. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, he wasn't just an old farmer too, Justin. Instant coffee. Oh, damn.
Right? Mm-mm.
That's so crazy.
Tuck it in the head.
Go.
Coffee, you ready? That's such a crazy, weird attachment.
I know. I need to get like the real setup, like Kelsey has.
Well, it works. I'm not saying in a bad way. It's just
Oh, don't get me
pretty dang cool that
wrong.
it
I'm
works.
happy
That
as
works
fuck
pretty
with
damn
my
good.
MacGyver setup.
Tell them, Coughsy. Say no smoke how the fuck we want to.
That's right. Fucking right. All right. Here we go.
Whoa.
Oh,
that sounded bad.
that's why we
It
can't
was-
have nice shit.
It's just my cup on touching the bong. Don't worry.
I don't have any fancy electronics, nothing, but, well, let's see what we can do. I've got a bong here.
I did. I used to have a little mini Luca thing, but I broke it after a day and a half.
I need
You're not
Sir
supposed to break
Coughsy a
it.
lot. I like that.
I kicked my table yesterday and all my shit fell on the floor and my fucking Dr. Dabber went flying and I was like, oh my god. But it was okay.
This isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work.
You got this, Beans.
I will electrical tape the shit out of this vape to my fucking bong. That will happen.
It's gonna fucking work today.
I don't know what electrical tape. That should have worked.
Can't get a seal on it. Damn it! What do I have laying around here that would work? All sorts of nonsense, but nothing that would work. Look at that little one. It worked. Magic. So busy.
I'm telling you. Huh.
How many vapes you got sitting there?
Double.
No, all at once.
Double-
Fuck that one at a
double
time
in
shit.
Yeah.
I put my boots on. So I'm ready to go.
Oh, those your shit kicking boots?
Nope, these are my Uggs.
Yeah, that's good. It worked. Kelz, how much longer we have before?
4 minutes.
Okay.
But that's like me saying oh bye also. I could be like bye and
Well, do you want to say your farewell and we'll smoke a song and then we'll dive into Guardians of Unity?
alrighty.
But we can smoke a song. Coughsy, you want to smoke a song?
We're always down as long as we smoke.
Cheers. Cheers,
Yes.
everybody. Maybe. Okay.
Roll that blood, let the cherry glow. Pack that rig, watch your resin flow. We don't half step, we light full flame. Cove cool lit, we're changing the game. Hit that bomb, watch the clouds ascend. This ain't no trend, we smoke to transcend. Edibles hit like a punch in the gut. From the first puff, we don't give a fuck. Smoke a song to smoke. Light it up and let the rhythm provoke. Puff that herb, let the highs collide. Feel the burn as we elevate the ride. Smoke a song to smoke. Pass it around, let the real ones talk. The Cove, the place where legends ignite. Smoke a song to smoke all night. Grind it fine, twist it tight, spark the flame. A fat ass blunt that'll put you to shame. Dabs hit like under, the nails red hot. Cannabis culture, it's all that we've got. From sativas to kush, we roll with the 10. Every hit we take is time well spent. Breathe it in, let the calm sink in. Feel it flow within, you got it friend. Now let's begin, let the session win. Roll that blood, let the cherry glow. Pack that rig, watch the resin flow. We don't half step, we light full flame. Cove cool lit, we're changing the game. Hit that bone, watch the clouds ascend. This ain't no trend, we smoke to transcend. Edibles hit like a punch in the gut. From the first puff, we don't give a fuck. Smoke a song to smoke. Light it up and let the rhythm provoke. Puff that herb, let the highs collide. Feel the burn as we elevate the ride. Smoke a song to smoke. Pass it around, let the real ones talk. The Cove's a place where legends ignite. Smoke a song to smoke all night. Roll it up, light it, don't hesitate. The Cove's where the good vibes dominate. Every toke's a tribute, every hit's a vibe. We smoke to connect, we'll always survive. past that shit, let the circle stay tight. Inhale, exhale, we're flying tonight. From the cold to the stars, we're making it known. Sitting in our thrones, feeling like Capone. Smoke a song of smoke. Light it up and let the rhythm provoke. Puff that herb, let the highs collide. Feel the burn as we elevate the ride. Smoke a song of smoke. Pass it around, let the real ones know. The cove's a place where legends ignite. Smoke a song of smoke all night.
It's all yours, Kelz.
Much love, y'all. Make sure you come and hang out at the Dabber Chick Show tomorrow at 10 a.m. PST, 1 p.m. EST, right? And then, and then the Dabber Magic Chick Show on Wednesday night. Much love, guys. Talk to y'all later.
So, Kelz.
Make sure you follow everybody. Much love.
What's up, Coughsy? Have a good day at work.
Bye.
I was fucking muted.
You were.
Yes.
Oh.
I always get too ripped with that damn song.
What's that?
I always get ripped with that song, man.
I love that song. What up, Deb? How are you? Oh, yeah, Sandra, just Kelz is leaving. Just, I don't know. All right, everybody. So we are in chapter 128 today. Maybe. Oh, yeah. I'm not even looking in the right place. All right. Is everybody ready for some Guardians?
Absolutely.
All right. Here we go. Chapter 128, The Farm.
The farm. The first thing Ashley registered was the cold, her cheek pressed against damp concrete, the chill seeping into her skin and making her shiver. A faint drip, rhythmic and distant, echoed off the walls. The air smelled stale, like old earth and mildew, with a faint metallic edge beneath it. A low groan sounded nearby. Ashley opened her eyes slowly, wincing as the dimness sharpened the throbbing ache in her skull. The darkness around her was almost total.
Damn it. All right. Take two.
Chapter 128, The Farm. The first thing Ashley registered was the cold, her cheek pressed against damp concrete, the chill seeping into her skin and making her shiver. A faint drip, rhythmic and distant, echoed off the walls. The air smelled stale, like old earth and mildew, with a faint metallic edge beneath it. A low groan sounded nearby. Ashley opened her eyes slowly, wincing as the dimness sharpened the throbbing ache in her skull. The darkness around her was almost total.
Damn it. All right, I'm going to try it this way. All right, let's fucking try this way.
Chapter 128, The Farm. The first thing Ashley registered was the cold, her cheek pressed against damp concrete, the chill seeping into her skin and making her shiver. A faint drip, rhythmic and distant, echoed off the walls. The air smelled stale, like old earth and mildew, with a faint metallic edge beneath it. A low groan sounded nearby. Ashley opened her eyes slowly, wincing as the dimness sharpened the throbbing ache in her skull. The darkness around her was almost total.
This is going to piss me off. No, I'm not trying to at all.
I was about to say, it got me the first few times too. I was like, oh my god, what happened?
Okay, let's fucking try this.
And then what?
Damn it.
I was muted again.
Chapter 128, The Farm. The first thing Ashley registered was the cold. Her cheek pressed against damp concrete, the chill seeping into her skin and making her shiver. A faint drip, rhythmic and distant, echoed off the walls. The air smelled stale, like old earth and mildew, with a faint metallic edge beneath it. A low groan sounded nearby. Ashley opened her eyes slowly, wincing as the dimness sharpened the throbbing ache in her skull. The darkness around her was almost total.
I hate this shit.
Go fuck on me.
All right, one more time, and if we can't fucking do it, I'll have Danfield to read it.
Chapter 128, The Farm. The first thing Ashley registered was the cold. Her cheek pressed against damp concrete, the chill seeping into her skin and making her shiver. A faint drip, rhythmic and distant, echoed off the walls. The air smelled stale, like old earth and mildew, with a faint metallic edge beneath it. A low groan sounded nearby. Ashley opened her eyes slowly, wincing as the dimness sharpened the throbbing ache in her skull. The darkness around her was almost...
Oh, yeah, I'm just going to have Danfield read it. That's so dumb. That's so stupid. Damn it, lady, just read it. Okay.
Did you not pay her last time?
Totally paid her.
Like now. Still owe me $5.
Okay, fucking A, here we go.
The first thing Ashley registered was the cold. Her cheek pressed against damp concrete, the chill seeping into her skin and making her shiver. A faint drip, rhythmic and distant, echoed off the walls. The air smelled stale, like old earth and mildew, with a faint metallic edge beneath it. A low groan sounded nearby. Ashley opened her eyes slowly, wincing as the dimness sharpened the throbbing ache in her skull. The darkness around her was almost total, just a thin line of pale light filtering through the cracks in an old wooden door above them. It was the only indication that there was an up at all. Where the hell? Ashley sat up, rubbing her temples. Her voice sounded rough, strained. Her mouth tasted metallic and dry. To her right, Amber stirred, blinking rapidly as she pushed herself up from the ground. Her brown hair stuck to the side of her face as she sat back on her elbows, groaning. Ugh, where the fuck are we? Amber muttered. Wish I knew, Ashley replied, slowly scanning the room. Kay sat slumped against the wall nearby, her dark hair falling over her face. She coughed and rubbed her eyes. Please tell me this isn't what I think it is. A low whine came from the far side of the room. Ashley turned toward the sound and saw Morgan, Beanz' champagne-colored pit bull, stretched out on the ground, her front paws sliding across the damp floor. Morgan's deep brown eyes blinked sleepily as she lifted her head, ears twitching. Morgan let out a small huff, shaking off the lingering grogginess. Then, stretching her muscular frame, she rose to her feet and padded toward Ashley, her claws clicking lightly against the stone floor. Amber rubbed her face. All right, somebody explain why we woke up in a basement from a horror movie. I've got nothing, Ashley said, pushing herself to her feet. Heather stirred, sitting up and brushing dust off her ripped jeans. Same. Morgan's ears flicked toward the ceiling. Her nose twitched, and a low growl vibrated from her throat. Amber frowned. What's wrong with her? Heather shrugged. She's probably smarter than all of us combined. If the dog thinks something's wrong, we're probably fucked. Ashley's eyes adjusted slowly to the dimness, revealing the outline of the room. It was small and cramped, barely larger than a storage shed. The walls were made of stone, damp and aged, lined with dark veins of moss. The ceiling was low, with thick wooden beams crisscrossing above them. In the center of the room stood a battered wooden table. Rusted chains hung from one of the support beams in the ceiling. Amber pulled herself into a sitting position, rubbing the back of her neck. Seriously, what the hell is going on? Ashley shook her head. No idea. Kay's eyes narrowed. Last thing I remember, I was walking to the transport hub. There was a flash of light, then nothing. Amber rubbed her temples. Yes, same. I was at the lab, Heather said. I was talking to someone. And then she shook her head. Blank. Morgan sniffed at the floor, her body low to the ground. Her tail stiffened slightly. A low, unsettled growl rumbled in her throat. Ashley pushed herself to her feet, testing her balance. Her legs were shaky, but she managed to stay upright. Her eyes shifted toward the light streaming in from above. A set of old, rotted wooden stairs led up to a weathered cellar door. Thin slivers of light peeked through the cracks in the doorframe, casting thin lines onto the floor. Well, Ashley said, motioning toward the stairs. We're not going to get answers sitting here. Amber rolled her shoulders. Oh, good. Let's go see what fresh hell is waiting outside. Ashley approached the stairs carefully, testing the first step with her foot. It creaked loudly beneath her weight. Careful, Kay warned. Those stairs look like they've been here since the planet was formed. Ashley continued upward, keeping her weight balanced as she climbed toward the top. She pressed her hands against the old cellar door and pushed. It didn't budge. She braced herself and shoved harder. With a loud crack, the door splintered and swung open. Blinding light flooded down into the cellar. Ashley shielded her eyes, squinting against the sudden intensity. The others flinched as the light washed over them, momentarily blinding them all. Ashley pulled herself up, climbing out of the cellar and standing on uneven ground. Her boots sank slightly into the dirt. As her eyes adjusted to the light, the world came into focus. Her breath hitched. They were standing at the edge of an enormous expanse of farmland. But it was nothing like any farm Ashley had ever seen. The ground was covered in a strange, violet-hued grass that stretched out for miles, shimmering faintly beneath the pale light of a twin sun that hung low in the sky. In neat rows across the fields grew odd plants, thick, curling stalks with bulbous purple and green fruits that pulsed faintly as if they were alive. Strange vines twisted around the stalks, slithering slowly as though searching for something to latch onto. Amber climbed up behind Ashley, blinking against the light. What the fuck is this? Kay pulled herself out next, her eyes narrowing. What are those plants? Morgan patted up beside Ashley, sniffing the air. Her nose twitched, and her tail stiffened slightly. Heather pulled herself out, brushing dust off her jeans. She stared toward the horizon. Where are we? Ashley's gaze drifted toward the left side of the field. An ancient barn stood at the edge of the farmland. Its walls were weathered and sagging, the paint long since stripped away by time and exposure. The roof leaned awkwardly to one side, and its doors hung open, creaking slightly in the breeze. But it was the lake that drew Ashley's attention. The silver veil stretched out beyond the edge of the farmland, so vast it seemed to merge with the horizon. Its surface gleamed unnaturally in the sunlight, a metallic sheen that reflected the sky above in broken, shifting patterns. Gentle waves rolled across the surface, slow and unnatural. Amber let out a low whistle. That is not normal. On the far side of the lake, nestled against the rocks, was a small wooden shack. A thin curl of smoke drifted lazily from the chimney, twisting into the sky. Smoke, Ashley said, her tone sharp. Kay's brow furrowed. You think it's safe? Heather scoffed. Since when has anything around here been safe? Ashley's eyes stayed fixed on the shack. Safe or not, it's the only lead we've got. Amber folded her arms. Or it's a trap. Or it's answers. Ashley turned toward the group. We stick together. We stay quiet. If anything feels off, we turn back. Amber sighed. Yeah, because turning back totally worked last time. Do you have a better plan? Ashley snapped. Amber scowled, but didn't argue. Heather rubbed her arms. Well, if we're walking into a death trap, at least I'll know I'm not dying alone. Morgan's ears twitched toward the lake, and she let out a low growl. Ashley's jaw tightened. Let's move. Without another word, Ashley started forward toward the distant shack. The others followed behind her, their footsteps pressing into the violet prairie grass. Morgan padded close to Ashley's side, her brown eyes fixed warily on the horizon. Her head swiveled toward the lake every few seconds. Behind them, deep beneath the silver waves of the lake, a low, distant groan vibrated through the air. They all stopped walking. Amber's eyes widened. Please tell me that was the wind. Ashley's gaze sharpened toward the lake. That wasn't the wind. The lake's surface shifted slightly, then stilled. Morgan's body tensed, her ears pricked high and her mouth tightening into a thin line of tension. Keep moving, Ashley ordered. The group pressed on toward the shack, and beneath the water, something watched.
All right. Let's see if it'll work for chapter 129. Probably not.
Rule 5, Beans.
I did mine. Use muted.
I did too.
I didn't see it, Beans. I wasn't looking. You gotta do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to do it again. I missed it.
See?
Okay. Okay.
All right. I seen that one. I was looking.
All right, let's see if it
I'm
works
not
this
looking at
time.
magic. I don't see it. All right, that was a good one. Here comes the coughs.
Chapter 129. Maybe.
Got it. That's an awesome design.
That's not the right one. Let's see. Yeah, the mouse piece sucks on this page.
It does. There's nothing there.
Oh, this one too.
This one's
User
starting.
error.
Hey, nobody's talking to you.
Got him.
And this one is waiting for this one to charge. So this is all I got right now.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Hey, cup it in your hand like that and try to make it flush with your hand.
Oh yeah?
Hold it up.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Well, I won't even think about it like that, but yeah. I still won. Got you. You look. Oh. There's only one way to find out how far back that chair goes, Ma.
Hey, on a crazy by the end of Magic's Mad Movie Mondays, I almost tip out of this damn thing because like
I say I'm gonna have to be honest with you, Magic. We friends and all. Well, you lean back one day, and the next thing I see is your fucking feet go up in the air. I'm gonna lose it.
well, see, it's got a recliner on it, so like I can pull this lever.
He's going.
Like I don't know how far y'all can.
Damn, I think that's go far back.
Yeah, so like I pull this.
Right back up. Damn, fancy.
Dalton and my father-in-law found it on the side of the road.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's been a part of the family ever since.
So on that note, I guess I won't have to see you fall backwards in that chair.
No, it's actually pretty
It does got a good lean to it.
yeah, it really does.
Beanz, you're muted if you're talking to us.
I was totally talking to you. I'm just gonna have Dan be able to read it because it is not wanting to work. So, all right, here we go. Chapter 129.
Chapter 129, Stalkers in the Dark. The silver veil shimmered beneath the moonlight, its liquid metal surface shifting gently under the pale glow of the twin moons hanging low in the sky. The cold night air was unnaturally still, too still, without the usual hum of insects or distant animal calls. Only the soft lapping of metallic waves against the rocky shore filled the silence. Ammo, Kelz, Beanz, and Coughsy walked along the narrow path beside the lake, their footsteps crunching over loose gravel and frost-coated grass. The shack was closer now, maybe a 15-minute walk, but the path had grown narrower and more treacherous. Jagged rocks lined the trail, some disappearing into the dark waters of the lake. Ammo led the way, his posture sharp, his hand resting on the hilt of his knife. His eyes scanned the tree lean with mechanical precision, his boots stepping carefully over the uneven ground. Kelz followed close behind him, her grip on her daggers tightening with each step. Beanz and Coughsy walked a few feet behind, their weapons already in hand. "I don't like this," Kelz muttered. Her eyes flicked toward the trees on their right. The forest was dense, the dark shapes of gnarled branches clawing toward the sky like skeletal fingers. The shadows between the trunks felt deeper than they should have. "You're not wrong," Beanz said. His gaze shifted toward the lake, the strange metallic waves reflecting fractured moonlight. "Feels like we're being watched." "We are being watched," Ammo said, his voice low. Coughsy glanced toward him. "You sound pretty damn sure about that." Ammo's gaze didn't shift from the tree lean. "Because we've seen them before." Kelz frowned. "The stalkers." Ammo's hand curled into a fist. "Vexerin stalkers." "Yeah, see, the name doesn't make me feel better," Coughsy said. Beanz's eyes narrowed. "I thought they didn't come this close to the lake." "They don't," Ammo said grimly. "Not usually." A sharp snap came from the tree lean. Everyone froze. Another snap, closer this time. The sound of something heavy shifting through the undergrowth. Kelz slid a dagger into her hand. "They're hunting." Ammo's jaw tightened. His hand drifted towards blade. "No, they already found us." A third snap, then a low, deep hissing sound slithered through the air, like pressurized steam escaping from a pipe. The shadows beneath the trees shifted, and then they emerged. 3 Vexerin stalkers stepped out of the undergrowth, moving with an unnatural bird-like gait. They were tall, easily 7 feet, thin and sinewy, with long, scaled legs that ended in sharp, hooked claws. Their bodies were covered in sleek, black feathers that shimmered beneath the moonlight like oil on water. Their heads were elongated, more like fish than birds' long, narrow, barracuda-like snouts lined with thin, needle-sharp teeth. Thin slits ran along the sides of their snouts, opening and closing as they sniffed the air. They had no eyes, just smooth, featureless sockets beneath their heavy brow ridges. They didn't need eyes. Their heads twitched erratically, angling toward the group as their clawed feet scraped softly over the rocks. The slits along their snouts widened and flared, tasting the vibrations in the air. Kelz's grip on her dagger tightened. Oh, hell no. One of the stalkers tilted its head toward them, its snout flaring. Its chest expanded, then released a low, rumbling, clicking sound. They're mapping us, Ammo said coldly. Coughsy's brow furrowed. Mapping us. Ammo's knife slid free of its sheath. They're echolocating. The nearest stalker's head snapped toward them, locking in on the sound of Ammo's blade leaving its sheath. Then it lunged. Ammo was already moving. He sidestepped the strike, ducking beneath the creature's snapping jaws and driving his knife upward into its side. The stalker screeched, its long legs scrabbling for balance as black blood spattered across the rocks. The second stalker leapt toward Kelz. Kelz threw a dagger mid-roll. The blade embedded deep into the creature's shoulder. The stalker shrieked, twisting toward her, its snout opening wide to reveal needle-like teeth. Kelz darted to the side, pulling a second dagger from her belt and driving it into the creature's neck. The stalker collapsed, twitching. Beanz and Coughsy moved together toward the third. The stalker turned toward them, its head tilting. Its chest expanded and it released a sharp click that reverberated through the air. Coughsy covered his ears. The hell is that? It's calling the others, Ammo growled. Beanz lunged first. He swept low, driving his knife toward the stalker's leg. The creature leapt backward, twisting unnaturally midair and landing behind him. Shit! The stalker's claws lashed out, raking across Beanz's arm. Blood sprayed across the rocks. Beanz stumbled back, clutching his arm. Coughsy spun, driving his blade into the stalker's chest. The creature screeched, writhing, and twisted its head toward him. Ammo surged in, driving his blade into the side of its head. The stalker's body convulsed violently before it dropped to the ground. Breathing hard, Ammo stepped back, wiping blood from his blade. You okay? Kelz asked. Ammo nodded. Fine. But then, another sharp click sounded from the trees. Ammo's gaze snapped toward the tree line. A fourth stalker emerged from the shadows, its snout twitching toward them. It lunged. Ammo shoved Kelz aside as the stalker's claws raked across his arm. Ammo, Kelz shouted. Ammo twisted, driving his knife into the creature's chest. Black blood sprayed across his hand as the stalker screamed and collapsed. Ammo stumbled back, clutching his arm. Blood poured between his fingers. Kelz was already at his side. Shit, you're bleeding. Ammo's jaw tightened. I'm fine. You're not fine, Kelz growled, grabbing his wrist and forcing his hand away from the wound. Blood poured from 3 deep gashes across his arm. Beanz stepped toward them, his own arm wrapped in cloth. We need to move. Ammo ripped a strip of fabric from his sleeve and wrapped it tightly around the wound. Blood immediately seeped through it. I said, I'm fine, Ammo growled. Kelz's eyes narrowed. You're bleeding through it. Ammo's gaze turned toward the distant shack. The smoke was still rising lazily into the night sky. We're close, Ammo said. His expression hardened. We stop now, we die. Coughsy pulled his knife from the stalker's skull. Yeah, see, this is why I hate this planet. Beanz smiled thinly. Welcome to the club. Ammo steadied himself and took the lead again, blood dripping from his wrapped arm. Kelz followed close behind, her expression hard. Behind them, the forest remained still. But the faintest sound of clicking still echoed beneath the noise of the lake. The stalkers weren't done yet.
It wasn't the same as she was reading it, but
still.
Action. All right.
I got excited there for a second. Like,
Your story be like that, man.
Kelz said, sounds like a bunch of fuck that.
Can't say I disagree.
All right. We got one more chapter we'll try to get through. Maybe this non-working motherfucker will read it.
Uno más frijoles.
Just read the fucking book. All right, chapter 130, Visitor.
Chapter 130, Visitors. Magic sat cross-legged on the floor of the shack, the flickering light from the wood stove casting restless shadows across the warped wooden walls. The thick scent of burning herb mingled with the dry heat of the stove, curling lazily toward the low-ceiling beams. The sound of steel scraping against stone cut through the smoky haze as Magic dragged a whetstone along the edge of his blade with practiced ease. Scrape. Hiss. Scales lay curled.
She don't want to read nothing. I'll try one more time and then I'll go back to Dan Fielder. It's just not the same. He's just like, clear eyes.
I wasn't thinking that.
I was.
I was too.
I mean, you get the information. It's just not. He's great for Dodgeball News Network. He's not very good at like action-packed storytelling.
Where's your enthusiasm, Dan?
Come on, Dan. It's exciting.
You tired?
You tired, dude?
Damn it, Dan.
All right, we'll try it this time now.
Chapter 130, Visitors. Magic sat cross-legged on the floor of the shack, the flickering light from the wood stove casting restless shadows across the warped wooden walls. The thick scent of burning herb mingled with the dry heat of the stove, curling lazily toward the low ceiling beams. The sound of steel scraping against stone cut through the smoky haze as Magic dragged a whetstone along the edge of his blade with practiced ease. Scrape. Hiss. Scales lay.
Oh, I thought it was actually doing it that time.
Let me refresh it and see. We'll try one more time. It's just not the same. He's doing, yeah, for real. The baby kept him up. He's just tired.
Yeah, it's been a long day. Sure, Dan. Sure.
All right, we'll give the lady one more try. And then we'll see.
Kelsey said this bitch.
Chapter 130, Visitors. Magic sat cross-legged on the floor of the shack, the flickering light from the wood stove casting restless shadows across the warped wooden walls. The thick scent of burning herb mingled with the dry heat of the stove, curling lazily toward the low ceiling beams. The sound of steel scraping against stone cut through the smoky haze as Magic dragged a whetstone along the edge of his blade with practiced ease. Scrape. Hiss. Scales lay curled up near the stove, his scaly tail lazily flicking back and forth across the worn wooden floor. His black eyes were half-lidded as he soaked up the warmth radiating from the stove, his long, forked tongue flicking out periodically as if tasting the air. Every now and then, his head would tilt slightly toward Magic's sharpening knife, his gaze following the blade with lazy interest. Yerp and Man-Bear sat opposite each other at the low wooden table, a battered deck of cards spread between them. Yerp leaned back in his chair, legs stretched out, a lazy grin on his face as he shuffled the deck with practiced flicks of his fingers. His dark eyes gleamed with amusement. Man-Bear, in contrast, sat hunched forward, massive elbows resting on his knees as he studied his hand like he was preparing for war. His enormous frame made the table look comically small. Magic's eyes flicked toward them, the whetstone dragging steadily across the blade. Scrape, hiss. You realize you're playing against a guy with perfect memory, right? Magic said without looking up. Yerp smirked. Yeah, and he's still losing. Man-Bear's dark eyes narrowed beneath his heavy brow. Not for long. He tossed down a card with deliberate force. Yerp's grin widened. Ooh, big mistake. Scales lifted his head lazily, his tongue flicking toward the table. His eyes narrowed slightly, as if judging Man-Bear's play. Magic chuckled under his breath, dragging the whetstone down the length of the blade. Scrape. Hiss. You sure you want to trash talk the guy who could probably throw you through the wall? Hey, Yerp said, tossing down another card. A win's a win. He leaned back, hands behind his head. And that's another round for me. Man-Bear's jaw tightened as he scowled down at his hand. This deck's rigged. Nope, just talent. Magic smirked. Or dumb luck. Yerp pointed at him. Hey, luck is a skill. Magic smiled faintly, resting the blade across his knee. If you say so. Scales stretched lazily near the stove, his long tail dragging across the floorboards with a soft scratching sound. Yerp shot him a sideways glance. Is he judging me? Magic's lips curled slightly. Probably. Yerp scowled. Figures. Man-Bear laid down another card. All right, your turn. Yerp's gaze sharpened as he studied the table. He set down a matching set of cards. That's 2 sets in a row, Bear. You might need to rethink that perfect memory thing. Man-Bear's jaw flexed. Keep talking. Magic leaned back against the wall, setting the whetstone aside. His gaze drifted toward the window. Outside, the silver veil glimmered beneath the moonlight, a liquid mirror stretching toward the horizon. The rocky path leading to the shack was bathed in pale silver light. So, Yerp said, tossing down another card. You've been here a while, yeah? Magic's gaze sharpened. Yeah. And you've survived longer than anyone else? Magic's smile turned thin. Obviously. Yerp tapped his chin. So what's the craziest shit you've seen out here? Magic's hand slowed over the blade. His gaze darkened slightly as he set the whetstone down beside his knee. How much time you got? As long as it takes for me to kick Man-Bear's ass at cards. Man-Bear raised an eyebrow. You sure about that? Confidence is a virtue. Magic's eyes flashed. All right. He ran his thumb along the edge of the knife. There's a stretch of land about 30 clicks south of here. Used to be a mining colony. Place got wiped out in less than a day. Yerp's grin faded. Wiped out by what? Shardlings, Magic said. Man-Bear frowned. What's a shardling? Magic's expression turned colder. They grow out of the ground, look like crystal, beautiful almost, until you get too close. He lifted his hand, miming a snap. Then they wake up, wrap around your legs, drag you under. Yerp's face twisted. Yeah, hard pass on that. Magic's eyes glinted faintly in the dim light. They don't kill you fast, they keep you alive while they feed. Yerp grimaced. Awesome, thanks for the nightmare fuel. You asked. Man-Bear's expression remained neutral. What else? Magic set the knife down on his knee. There's a valley about 50 miles east. Place is quiet, too quiet. No plants, no animals, nothing, just fog. Yerp raised an eyebrow. What's wrong with fog? Magic's smile didn't reach his eyes. If you stay too long, you start hearing voices. Man-Bear's gaze sharpened. Voices? Your own, Magic said quietly, except twisted. Wrong. It'll tell you to walk deeper, to give up, to rest. His tone darkened. Most people don't come back out. Yerp rubbed his hands down his face. I swear to God, this planet sucks. Man-Bear grunted. Starting to think that? Yerp sighed. All right, tell me something good about this place. Magic's expression softened. The sunsets are nice. Yerp's brow furrowed. That's it? Magic shrugged. What do you want from me? You're not exactly in paradise. Yerp rolled his eyes. All right, enough spooky stories. Bear, you're up. Man-Bear glanced at his hand. He laid down a matching set of cards. Not so lucky now, are you? Yerp's eyes narrowed. Son of a bitch! Magic chuckled. Told you. Yerp picked up another card, scowling. All right, fine. Best 2 out of 3. Man-Bear smirked. Oh, you're on. Scales lifted his head, tongue flicking toward the door. He hissed softly. Magic's head lifted sharply. His smile vanished. Yerp and Man-Bear froze. Did you hear that? Yerp whispered. A faint sound. Voices. Muffled. Indistinct. Outside. Magic's gaze sharpened. He stood, moving toward the window. He pulled back the curtain just enough to see outside. Moonlight bathed the rocky path. Shadows shifted near the edge of the trees. Voices. Faint. Broken by the wind. Closer now. You see that? What was that? Man-Bear stood, hand on his axe. Magic? Magic's brow furrowed. There's people out there. Yerp stood too, his hand drifting toward the pistol strapped to his side. What kind of people? Magic didn't answer. His eyes narrowed. Stay quiet. Scales hissed, his tail coiled. The voices got louder, closer. Then, a loud, slow knock on the shack's door. Thud! The sound was heavy, deliberate. Yerp's breath quickened. Okay, seriously, do not open that door. Magic's hand hovered over the latch. A long silence stretched between them. Thud, 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 thud. Yerp's gun slid free of its holster. Man-Bear's axe glinted in the low light. The handle of the door turned, and then silence.
And that concludes our Guardians of Unity for today.
Oh, that is fucking horse shit.
Hey, and we're 2 minutes out.
No. No. Hey, we need to hold a vote. I need to know the next one. Holy fuck.
If only. If only.
Silence.
Silence.
Your silence.
Just gotta wait till next Tuesday.
I don't want to.
But it just makes Tuesdays even better. I mean, you got Guardians of Unity. You got
Right?
Coke.
Even Kay agrees. Come on, Kay.
Final countdown.
Final countdown. Everybody, make sure you're packing up,
Heating up.
lighting, rolling up.
Loading up.
That's all I got up.
Ready to roll.
Yeah, all you amazing ass.
People out there.
Coughsy, I just sent you a message. You want to check your messenger real quick? Happy 420. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Let's go with this one.
The sun's overhead, sky so blue. Palm trees sway as the smoke drifts through. Pack the bowl, take it slow. Blazing in the breeze, let the heart flow. Ocean waves crash on the shore. Feel the rhythm, who could ask for more? In the cove we live with ease. Blazing in the breeze, feel the peace. Blazing in the breeze where the sun shines bright. Cannabis clouds float into the light. Feel the warmth, let your mind unwind. Blazing in the breeze, leave the stress behind. Brass notes sing, steel drums keep time. As the breeze rolls in, everything's in line. Blazing in the breeze where the day feels right. Light it up, let it take flight. Feel the smoke, it's smooth and sweet. The sun's still high, the moment's complete. Spark it up, let the worries fade. Blazing in the breeze where good times are made. Afternoon light, golden and warm. In the cove, it's where we transform. Take your time, there's no need to run. Blazing in the breeze, under the sun. Blazing in the breeze where the sun shines bright. Cannabis clouds float into the light. Feel the warmth, let your mind unwind. Blazing in the breeze, leave the stress behind. Brass notes sing, steel drums keep time. As the breeze rolls in, everything's in line. Blazing in the breeze where the day feels right. Light it up, let it take flight. Let the high roll as the breeze rolls by. In the cove under an open sky. Sun's still high and the vibe is strong. Blazing in the breeze where you belong. Blazing in the breeze where the sun shines bright. Cannabis clouds floating into the light. Feel the warmth, let your mind unwind. Blazing in the breeze, leave the stress behind. Brass notes sing, steel drums keep time. As the breeze rolls in, everything's in line. Blazing in the breeze where the day feels right. Light it up, let it take flight.
Cheers. Cheers, everybody. So what is everybody's plans for this evening? Is everybody ready for some token and some tuning?
Yeah, I'm making bacon fried egg cheeseburgers.
What up, Trista? Hope your day's been as amazing as you are. Hell yeah, Bill. Glad that made its way over to you. That's awesome. Hope you like it. Was everyone smoking on today? I don't even know if I asked that one yet. I don't think I did. Father-in-law smoking doobies. Fuck yeah, man, Bear. That's what's up, dude.
Oh, hell yeah. What up, man, Bear? Much love, brother. Do some tidying up. Oh, hell yeah, Bill. That's awesome. Well, you got to smoke out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You hear Morgan just like going to town back here? She's.
I was wondering.
Yeah,
Get it, Morgan. Get it, Morgan. That's right. Get it, girl.
Let's get them.
Tear it up. Get it. Where's a pretty girl? Nope, she's done. Wedding cake. Ooh, hell yeah.
All right. We can do chapter 131.
Oh my goodness.
And that's it.
Happened.
The first time that we've not, well, there might still be a cliffhanger, but.
Where you at, Kay? Come on, Kay.
If it'll read it, that part too. All right, here we go. Chapter 131, Blood and Smoke.
Chapter 131, Blood and Smoke. Magic's hand hovered over the latch, his eyes sharp and calculating. The heavy pounding on the door had stopped, leaving only the echo of it vibrating through the walls of the shack. Manbear and Yerp stood behind him, both tense. Manbear with his axe half raised, Yerp's hand resting on the grip of his gun. Open it, Yerp said quietly. Magic's fingers curled around the latch. He pulled the door open. The cold night air rushed in, swirling smoke and moonlight into the cramped shack. Beanz stood in the doorway, his face pale, his shirt torn and stained with blood. He was holding up Ammo, who looked half-conscious, his arm wrapped in blood-soaked cloth. Coughsy stood at his side, his hand steady on Ammo's back, helping to support his weight. Kelz pushed past Beanz, her face tight with worry. Her arm wrapped around Ammo's side, her eyes darting toward Magic, wide and frantic. Help him! Kelz's voice cracked. Magic's breath hitched. His eyes narrowed toward Ammo's face, and for a moment his entire body locked up. Ammo's head lifted slightly, his bloodshot eyes meeting Magic's. Shit, Magic whispered. Inside, Kelz hissed. Magic snapped out of his daze and stepped aside. Manbear and Yerp backed away from the door as Beanz and Coughsy half-carried Ammo inside. The moment they crossed the threshold, Ammo's knees buckled. Whoa, wow! Beanz and Coughsy lowered him to the floor near the wood stove. Kelz dropped to her knees beside him, her hands hovering over his torn arm. Blood was seeping through the cloth at an alarming rate. Get me something, anything. I need to stop the bleeding. Kelz snapped. Yerp immediately scrambled toward a shelf, grabbing a roll of cloth and a bottle of clear liquid. He shoved them into Kelz's hands. Kelz ripped the old bandage away, revealing 3 deep, jagged gashes running from Ammo's elbow to his wrist. The skin was torn open to the muscle, the edges raw and dark. Blood pulsed from the wound with every sluggish beat of Ammo's heart. Kelz's jaw tightened. Ammo, stay with me. Ammo's eyes fluttered. His breathing was ragged and shallow. Magic, Kelz shouted. Magic hesitated. His gaze lingered on Ammo's face, his jaw clenching visibly. Magic, Kelz snapped. Magic's eyes flashed. He crossed the room and knelt beside her, his hand steady as he uncorked the bottle of clear liquid. This is gonna hurt, Magic said, his tone flat. Amo's lips twitched in the faintest trace of a smile. Can't feel it, so knock yourself out. Magic poured the liquid over the wound. Amo's entire body convulsed as the antiseptic hit raw flesh. His jaw clenched and his back arched off the floor. Kelz pressed down on his shoulder, holding him still. Shit, Beanz muttered, running a hand down his face. Shit, shit! You're fine, Magic said, voice clipped, not deep enough to hit the artery. Kelz grabbed a clean strip of cloth and began wrapping Amo's arm. Her hands were steady, her eyes locked on the wound. Don't pass out, she said. Amo's head lolled toward her, his eyes glassy. Not planning on it. Magic sat back, his face hard. His eyes stayed on Amo's face, dark and unreadable. You're lucky, Magic said coldly. Amo's mouth curled. Not how I describe this. Kelz finished tying off the bandage, her breathing ragged. She sat back on her heels, her hands still resting on Amo's shoulder. Okay, she breathed. It's holding, for now. Amo's eyes drifted closed. Hey, Kelz shook his shoulder. Stay awake. Amo's eyes cracked open, his smile faint. Bossy. Magic stood and backed away, his expression tight. His hands curled into fists at his sides as he leaned against the wall, watching Amo like he wasn't entirely sure he was real. You're supposed to be dead, Magic said quietly. Amo's gaze shifted toward him. Yeah, well, sorry to disappoint. Magic's jaw tightened. You disappeared. Amo's smile faded. Didn't exactly have a choice. Beanz sat down heavily on the floor, leaning back against the wall. Yeah, well, you're welcome. Amo's gaze sharpened toward him. I didn't ask for help. Beanz laughed darkly. Yeah? Well, too bad. Okay, hold the hell up. Yerp's voice cut through the tension. He stepped forward, his eyes wide as they bounced between Beanz and Coughsy. The hell are you two doing here? Beanz lifted an eyebrow. Funny, I was gonna ask you the same thing. Coughsy grinned. What, you think we'd let you guys have all the fun? Yerp shook his head in disbelief. No, this isn't happening. Man-Bear's mouth curled into a wide smile. Holy shit. Coughsy held out his hand. What's up, big guy? Man-Bear's smile widened. He stepped forward and clasped Coughsy's forearm in a firm shake before pulling him into a hard shoulder bump. Been a minute, Man-Bear said. Too long, Coughsy agreed. Yerp scowled. What the hell are you guys even doing on this planet? Beanz shrugged. Well, Amo got himself in some shit. I didn't ask for help, Amo cut in, his voice strained. Beanz ignored him. And now we're here. Yerp crossed his arms. And you thought, hey, let's drop in uninvited? Sounds familiar? Beanz said. Magic's eyes narrowed toward him. Beanz's gaze sharpened toward him. Magic. Tense silence stretched between them. You two going to hug it out? Yerp said dryly. Magic's expression darkened. Not likely. Pity, Yerp said. That would have made this less awkward. Coughsy grinned. Weird. It already feels pretty damn awkward to me. Man-Bear's smile faded as his gaze drifted toward Amo. The cloth wrapped around Amo's arm was already dark with fresh blood. You don't look so good, brother, Man-Bear said. Amo's eyes fluttered open. He forced a smile. Just tired. Kelz's gaze darkened. That's not tired. That's blood loss. We need to get moving, Magic said. Now. Yerp frowned. What's the rush? Magic's eyes drifted toward the window. The lake's surface was unnervingly still. If the stalkers are moving like that, something's driving them, Magic said. Kelz's brow furrowed. What's strong enough to drive them? Magic's gaze hardened. That's what we need to find out. Beanz sighed. And how exactly are we supposed to do that? Magic's gaze sharpened toward the lake. We start with the lake, Magic said. Kelz's mouth tightened. That's insane. Magic's smile was humorless. Yeah, welcome to the planet. Yerp folded his arms. Yeah, see, I don't like that plan. Beanz smirked. Too bad. Kelz's gaze returned to Amo. His breathing was slowing now, but his face was still pale. We don't have time, Magic said coldly. Kelz's eyes narrowed toward him. Then you better figure this shit out fast. Magic's gaze met hers. His eyes flashed. I already have, Magic said quietly. Outside, the lake was still. The trees were silent, but beneath the surface, something was stirring.
Wow! And that's the final Guardians of Unity. Fuck you, Magic. Double cliffhanger your bitch ass.
That's fucked up.
Love you, man.
I was trying to give you a hug, and then decided against it.
I don't know you.
I don't know you like that.
Whatever.
Oh, absolutely. We're probably going to end up very shortly, so no worries at all. So yeah, that's our Guardians of Unity this week. Are you happy,
Yep.
Kay?
I'm
Yeah,
sad.
I'm happy too.
But it is about that time. Probably smoke one more and call it a show. Few
Sounds
things
like
to do before Token Tunes. Magic? It's all yours.
What's going on, everybody? Do not forget Token Tunes tonight. I always enjoy that show when I'm able to, and the kiddos ain't like, Dad, but it's cool. I'll miss it when it's gone. So I soak it up now. Do not forget tomorrow, the Dabber Magic Show. We got some more awesome announcements. There's some other stuff I'm forgetting. Don't forget to make sure you're following the Cove, Coughsy. Get in on the yurt mystery or mystery boxes. Those things are cool. I've gotten a couple of them, and I always enjoy the prizes. Make sure you're following Dabber Chick. Get in on all that awesomeness. I think her show's at 10 PST.
Yep.
And then a few hours later, I think it's noon our time. 1.
Yep, it'd be noon our time, 1 Eastern.
Yeah. Metaphorical Menace has hit 100 plays on Spotify alone. So we're looking at about 150 within the first week. So that is amazing. I sent out all the boxes today. Y'all, mad love. The world is way better with you in it. Never forget that. And you are always loved. You're always enough. And you're always not alone.
Much love, everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out this afternoon. Sorry there was no morning show this morning. Had a few things going on. No worries at all. We're back this afternoon. Back tomorrow morning. We got yoga tomorrow morning, so don't miss out. Hope to see everybody tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, Token Tunes, only on Sir Coughsy's page. And make sure you're following his YouTube. You don't want to miss out on any of the awesomeness on his YouTube also. You can throw it up on the TV, hang out and jam, and still interact on Facebook on your phone and stuff like that. During the outro, I will grab his YouTube link and drop it in the comments, so please make sure you're following his YouTube. Thank you to everybody that helps support the Cove. Cove-TV is brought to you by viewers like yourself. We could not do it without you. Please make sure that you are following Sir Coughsy. Don't miss out on Token Tunes. Make sure that you're following the one and only Europe Entertainment. Get in on those rigs. Don't miss out. Make sure you're following Man Bear. Much love, Man Bear. I hope you had a wonderful day at work, brother. Make sure you were following Kelsey Dabbs, the Dabber Chick. Don't miss out on her Dabber Chick show. It's very educational. She is very educated in that kind of stuff, and you don't want to miss out on any of it. Make sure that you're following the one and only this guy, Mag Productions. Don't miss out on. He's got so much stuff coming out, you guys. Please don't miss out on any of it. He's always posting updates and new content and music and all sorts of information. That March is going to be a hot month for Mag Productions, so don't miss out on any of it. It's I'm telling you from a production standpoint, don't fucking miss out on any of it. It's right. Much love, everybody. I hope to see you all at Token Tunes tonight. If I don't, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Cove-TV morning show, 8 a.m. Eastern time, every single day, except for the days that we don't miss for some whatever reason. I mean, 99% of the time we're there. Not bad, everybody. Much love, everybody. I'll hand it over to one only Sir Coughsy. Much love.
Well, much love, all you amazing ass people. Hope it's been a totally terrific Twisted Titty Tie-Dye Turpy Taco Token Tunes Tuesday, all around from start to finish. Hope you guys have had an amazing time. Guardians of Unity is always a fucking great way to have Tuesday going. I love this story so much. So happy we made it so far into these stories and meeting all these new people up in there. But I hope you guys have had an amazing ass day all around. Look forward to seeing all you got tonight at Token Tunes. Definitely the best night of the fucking week. I can't wait. Playlist of this month already off to a great ass start, and I'm looking forward to see which songs get played tonight. But if you are not already, make sure you give them a like and follow to everyone you've been interacting with out there, because if it wasn't for each and every one of y'all, we wouldn't be up here doing all the fun stuff we get to do each and every time, all the amazing interactive stuff we get to have fun with each and every day. And make sure you give them a like and a follow to everyone you see up on screen doing all the amazing stuff we get to do each and every time. We got the one and only Magic Mad Productions over there. Make sure you give them a like and a follow. Don't want to miss out on all the amazing music coming out each and every time. The movie show me and Manbear get to be with every other Monday. Plus the movie show with Kelsey every other Wednesday. It's always such a great ass time with each and every one of them. The one and only Beanz with the Cove. Without you, we wouldn't have all this amazing shit we have each and every time around here. All the cool ass music, logos, games, all that shit wouldn't be here without you. And you got the one and only Europe Entertainment. Make sure you're getting it on them mystery Rickstery boxes, each and every one of them. So amazing. You don't want to miss out on it. Plus, you got the Europe away each and every week. You don't want to miss out on that either. Do your entries right. You don't want to turn into a womp, and all the amazing content and reels he puts out each and every day. You got the one and only Kelsey Dabber Chick. Make sure you're giving her a like and a follow. You don't want to miss out on the cool ass content she's got going on each and every time. The Dabber Chick show every Wednesday, and the movie show with Magic every other Wednesday. It's always so cool. And of course, you got the one and only Man Bear, because it's still like 2.5, like 3 hours out, or whatever. You got the one and only Man Bear out there. Make sure you give him a like and a follow. You don't want to miss out on the cool ass content he puts out each and every time, and the vibes he brings to all the shows. It's definitely not the same when you're not up here, man. But much love, everyone. Look forward to seeing each and every one of y'all tonight at Token Tunes. But it is time to hop on down, get some food, kick back, don't relax. If you relax, you're gonna miss out on Token Tunes. It's gonna be a great ass night. But we'll hop on down, get some food, kick back, and look forward to seeing each and every one of y'all amazing people tonight. Much love, everyone.
And we have to meet our 2-a-day quota, or else corporate yells at us. So cheers, everybody.
Smoke weed every day.
Ted? What up, Mindy? What up, Vicky? You're just catching the end of the show. Much love, everybody.
What up? What up? Happy Tuesday, everyone. Much love, y'all.
Yeah.
Catch all y'all tonight.
Open tunes.